Okay, well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to December 7th. It is a beautiful, crisp morning in Utah, and I'm so excited to be moving into the Christmas season. And December is such a fun month, and just excited for so many things that are happening. I hope you are doing great where you are, and you are as excited about everything that's happening with Anthology and Youngevity and with Lisa Burnson as I am. And I just want to take a second at the beginning of the call today to thank you for jumping in and joining Lisa in this amazing adventure and this amazing process. You know, building a business and starting a business is a lot of work in the beginning, and it's a lot of time, and sometimes it feels like not a lot of money a lot of the times, most of the time, right? But remember that you're laying a foundation and you're building something that in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years could actually retire you, change your entire financial life. I look back at the days of beginning in Heritage Makers, and it's really interesting because as you get further down the road in your business and you start to pick up more customers and you have a little team growing, and you are more familiar with how things work in the business, you understand compensation better, and you start to get moving along. Sometimes I look back and think about beginning Heritage Makers, and sometimes I probably at the time I thought, oh, this was so hard, and oh my gosh, what am I doing? And but I have a lot of really great memories of things like road trips where we did a show and hardly any people came, or we did a show and a lot of people came, and we had a lot of amazing leads from it, but we found this one particular person that ended up being a catalyst in our business. And this is a journey. This is something that Lisa started with Youngevity last March. We started working on products. She started working fast and furious to do all kinds of amazing things that are going to build a business for you guys. And what I want you to know is we really are just in the beginning stages of this. And I hope that you will look at your business that way and think of your business as a little, very fragile little plant that you're taking a lot of time and a lot of care on right now that is going to grow into a very big, thriving plant, something that can feed your family, that can bring a lot of income to you, and that you really treat this as a real business. I'm going to make some announcements and talk about a few things, but I kind of just wanted to start the call today by thanking you, though, for jumping in and being excited and being ready to take this journey with Lisa, because it really is just beginning. And it's really fun to see what she is doing, how she's laying out a plan for the future, working with some really, really great people, bringing people in that are excited about what she's doing. And I was at the TNT, the Super Saturday, this last weekend for the Total Nutrition team that is here in Utah, Todd Smith and Blake Graham. And they did a great presentation, and I met a lot of people there. And, I sat by a couple of distributors that have been in Youngevity for, the one has been in since Blake, so that's 18 years, and another one that had been in 11 years. And it was really fun to talk to them because, they said, we still feel like, we're building and growing and changing and learning all the time. But it's so fun to have something that we're building for ourselves. And both of them, in a different ways, talked about how this had become something that they never realized what it could be in the beginning. Both of them have worked it kind of at a slow and steady pace, but that it has become not just phenomenal income. And these are both people that I've never met or talked to before. They aren't like big leaders in Youngevity, but they have really nice incomes. And they've just stuck with it. And it was fun to hear them talk about how much they love Blake and Nephi and some of the other leaders, because that's how you guys feel about Lisa. You're on this journey with Lisa. You're on this new, exciting adventure with Lisa. And I wish that you guys could see what Lisa has planned for you and what she has planned for the future, of these kits and of new product, of collaborations, and of what she wants to do with this brand. It's going to be really, really a fun journey. And so we want to thank you guys for jumping in, for getting excited, for bringing other people into this, for telling them about 90 for Life and being open to the whole everything that Youngevity offers, and looking at this as just an amazing opportunity for you guys. So I'm going to talk more about that and do a little bit of training in the call today, but I just wanted to start with that. So A couple of announcements. We have some amazing kits for December. If you are not on the Anthology Auto Ship, I just looked and I don't know, I'm sure that Valentine kit is going to sell out. It is amazing kit. It is a fantastic kit. And so I'm going to look at that and show you a couple of pictures here on the screen here in just a second. But make sure that you are picking that up. One thing that we're starting to see happen in longevity with Anthology is a lot of other teams getting really excited about sharing Anthology. And starting to events where they're incorporating Anthology into what they're offering. So, they're offering essential oils, they're offering, heritage makers, and they're starting to get really excited about Anthology. And it takes a little bit of time. There's, definitely a learning curve, especially in network marketing and direct sales, where the other teams start to pick up and build the brands. Me, Alicia hasn't been in very long, and we have really, gravitated towards that, of course, and we're sharing and doing a lot of things with the Me Alicia brand too, and so is Lisa. And it's really fun to see these collaborations happening. But be sure that you are picking up the December kits, that you are sending emails out to your customers, letting them know about them, and that you're scheduling your events for going into 2016. How are you going to build your business, and what are you doing every day? A lot of times I hear people say, well, my business isn't growing. And when I start to talk to them, they're doing like almost nothing to promote their business or to build their business. And so be sure that you are promoting the products, that you're letting people know about what Lisa's doing, that you're posting pictures. Lisa jumped on this morning and I saw that she had posted about an event that I'm going to talk about that she's doing. And she'd also posted several pictures of products for December. She has been traveling. She was in Texas this last week doing an event. She's coming out and spending time with a lot of different teams, doing a lot of phone calls. So if you don't have that energy in your business, or you don't have that happening, create that. You have to be the source for that. And so getting us on the phone and letting us help you with that. And then you're going to see a lot of things that we're going to be doing to let Lisa's audience know about what she's doing. And those are in the plan for 2016. So that is super exciting. But be sure that you have picked up your kits for December and that you are promoting those and encouraging everyone to get on those. So, okay, I'm going to jump over to Facebook, over to Team Lisa, and see Lisa's posted some amazing pictures here. You can see that. And then this morning, Lisa posted about an event that is happening here in Utah this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And it is a Super Saturday event that's being hosted at Lisa's home, if you can even believe that. I mean, what an opportunity, you guys, to come and meet Lisa Bernson, to bring your customers, to bring your potential distributors, and to come and be a part of this event that Taylor Bernson and Cherie Janik are hosting with Lisa. And if you click on this link, you can go to the Super Saturday Facebook page here, and you can see that they have put so much work into this. The hours are there that you can come and you can purchase. You can bring customers that are purchasing. You can find out more if you go on that page and post. I know a lot of you have been posting questions on there and asking Taylor and Cherie for more information. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew about that. I'm going to be going for some of the time, and just anything I can do to help. I'm really excited. I think this will be a really fun event, and a really fun way to see a lot of different uses for Lisa's projects, the paper, all of the different tools, and just getting involved with Anthology. So super awesome. Okay, so a couple of other things just to make you guys aware of. In January, the Total Nutrition team and the McGee team have started to do quite a lot to work together on events for 2016. So we will be announcing some events that we're going to be doing together, and Lisa will be a part of all of those. As I mentioned on the last call, I've only had one person in Team Lisa reach out to me about this, but I'd really love for you guys to be doing this with Lisa and I, letting us know some of the areas that you would like us to come to, some of the areas that I can travel to help you to build your team. I really want to. I'm planning my schedule and calendar for where I'm going to travel next year, and I really want to do as much as I can to promote and to help Team Lisa grow. And so I am committed to that. So if you will tell me, what area you're wanting me to come to, and how many people you can have there, and kind of what your ideas and what you want to see, the growth that what growth you want to see happen for your team, and how we can help you with that. Because I really want to get to Canada. I would love to get up to Karma and to some of those of you that are in Canada, and support the growth up there. I don't know how many of you know people in Australia, but Lisa Burnson has a huge following in Australia and New Zealand, and Youngevity has an office there. We are going to have Anthology there. We are going to be able to do a lot of things in 2016 with growth outside of the US and Canada. So if you have people in other parts of the world and you want Anthology there, or you want to start to build that, you guys, you really are. It's almost like you guys have this blank sheet of paper that you can do whatever you want with. You can make that into a paper airplane, or you can make that into an origami owl or whatever, something amazing. Like, you can take that and grow your business with this company, not just in the US, but outside of the US. A lot of you have contacts with people that have big social media audiences, people that have, we have influence with other people. Are you contacting them? And why aren't you having me call them? So, those of you that you are going to rock your business, because you're getting out there and you're doing that. And, I think this kind of leads me into some of the training that I want to do today, but I want you guys to be watching the calendar for January. They are planning an event in Las Vegas, and I believe it's going to be the second weekend in January. And that will be something that will be a great something to travel to, bring customers to. You're going to see a lot of events on the calendar, and you don't have to come to everything, but I will tell you that events are catalysts for your business. And if you're feeling like you're stuck, or you're not quite sure what direction to go next, come to an event. Come and be around those of us who have built and have been in this for a long time, and know that, this might be the easiest and hardest business to do. I look at doing the hard work that I've done in my business and how it's created the life that it has for me. I still work hard. I still spend a lot of time on the phone, a lot of time at meetings, a lot of time teaching people, but I love it. Like, I'm building something. And whether it's you build it slow or you build it fast, if you build it, it will pay you, and it will be something that you'll be able to rely on for a long, long time. So watch the calendar for things that are happening out there in the team. Be sure, if you have things happening, that you are posting them on our Facebook group, so that we're able to, share those with each other, that people, even if people aren't able to come to them, I think it's really great because people get ideas. This amazing Super Saturday that Taylor and Cherie and Lisa are hosting, this is a great idea. And as you guys get going with, you're getting your kits every month, you have product from Lisa, you have your CEO kit, and you work with your team, you're going to be able to hold these kinds of events where you'll have enough product for people to see, enough tools for people to come and actually make things and work on things, and it'll be awesome. So, I'm getting a whole bunch of requests now. Okay, I woke you up on the idea of where to come. So yes, I want to get Canada on my schedule. So I need to work with Kathy and Catherine and Karma and all of you ladies on when you want to do this. And let's see if we can get Lisa out there too, if it works into her schedule. If you've got enough people there that we can get Lisa, that would be amazing. But I will come. And we want to get working on, and we are looking at some Midwest locations right now. So that was another comment. I've got a team growing in Chicago. We have Team Lisa people in the Midwest. We've got some Team Lisa people in Ohio and also in Minnesota, as well as I've got Heritage Makers there. So we're looking at some of those areas. Florida is another really hot spot for some new growth that we're seeing in our team, and that we have some current Heritage Makers people there. You guys, Texas. Okay, Lisa was just in Texas. Jamie is in Texas. I mean, there's a lot of people in Texas. Let's do Texas. Texas is like a hot spot for direct sales. And, this is one of those things that when you start this, you have to start the fire. You've got to light the match, and then you just start to feed the fire, and you start to, your excitement, your energy, your willingness to get out there. I heard a great comment this weekend. We had dinner with Scott and Juliet Ferdulis on Saturday night, and Scott said the coolest thing. He goes, I didn't have anybody in Barbados, so I went to Barbados and I created some energy around Youngevity. And I thought, oh my gosh, I so love that. I mean, that was like the coolest thing to say. Like, I didn't have anybody in Barbados. So, I don't have anybody in Texas, but I went to Texas and I created energy around Anthology. I got people excited about it. And then I went back and I did a meeting, and now he's got hundreds of people in Barbados. Like, he's growing a team in Barbados, all because he just went to Barbados and created energy about longevity. So, Anastasia, she's in Indiana. She can create energy and excitement about Lisa Burnson and about what's happening with Anthology and longevity. And you guys, this can be anything that we want it to be. And we have that. We have Lisa Burnson at the helm, willing to put in the time, willing to find the products. The product that you've seen from Anthology so far, that's just the beginning. That was kind of like laying a base of, stamp kits and scrapbooking and layout kits and things that Lisa has been, she's the queen of. She is the one who started this industry. And now she's meeting with people about things like DIY products and paper crafting and digital and all kinds of stuff. Because Anthology is going to be a collection of Lisa's favorite things, the hottest things, the things that you can't find anywhere else, that you can come to, Catherine Gibson and buy, because Catherine is a Team Lisa Anthology and, longevity distributor. She is the place to come. So super, super excited about that. So okay, so great. So you guys are sending me some locations. So if you can start to put together, here are some suggestions I would give you. You don't want it to be expensive. You don't want it to be something that isn't, you want it to be cost effective for you guys, but you also want to be able to get people there. So you can start to promote it as, this is come and learn about Anthology. Maybe you would want to do a Super Saturday and just do a morning where they come and make product. It's like kind of like the ladies' night out, but in a morning. Come and see Anthology, see the essential oils, see the mineral makeup. And then in the afternoon, hear from, Lisa Burnson, if she's coming, or Wendy McGee, or whoever is going to speak about a business opportunity for moms, or an opportunity for you to work from home, an opportunity for you to share your love of paper crafting, your love of scrapbooking with other people. Or, we have team members, you guys, that are really going at this hard on the 90 for Life side. They are building through the Dead Doctors Don't Lie CD, through the 90 for Life challenge. We are going to do a big 90 for Life weight loss challenge starting January 1st in all of the McGee team. And we're going to give some amazing prizes, and we're going to get everybody on 90 days of 90 for Life with the ASAP drops if they want to, and 30 minutes of exercise every day and all that kind of stuff to promote and get people excited about some of the other products that we love and that we're excited about. So just, I loved what Scott Ferdula said. He said, I went to Barbados and I created energy around longevity. I created energy, around 90 for Life. And okay, so moving into some of the things I want to talk about today. So one of the things I want to talk to you about today is that you guys have, in the next 3 weeks, you're going to see people in your life that you only see once a year, that you only see every now and then. And I don't want you to go in like a crazy, network marketer, direct seller person going into your family party and everybody's like, oh my gosh, stay away from her because she's going to try to sign you up. That is not what I want. I want you to walk in there as a confident, excited member of Team Lisa, leader in Team Lisa, and in this new thing that we're doing, we are going to be, because you guys, we are just getting started. We are going to be the biggest team in longevity. We will be the biggest team in longevity. Do you guys hear me? Like, we are going to take longevity to the $1 billion mark. Lisa Burnson has just stoked the coals, barely. She is just starting. And I am in this 1,000% to make this happen. And you guys are in this with us. And, when you go to your family parties, when you see friends that you haven't seen in a long time, maybe you're going to go home for the holidays, you're going to be traveling. You need to be like this billboard for success. And a lot of you on the team might feel like, well, I'm not successful yet. I've only signed up one person, or I've only signed up 2 people, or I only have 1 customer. I'm just barely getting started. Do you know what? You are going to create energy around yourself and around Anthology. And I want those people at your family party to wonder what you're up to. Don't go in there with your kits and everything ready to go to give them a business presentation. You go in there happy and excited and positive about your future and what your life looks like. And you're going to have people that are going to ask you, how are things going? What are you so excited about? And you just be kind of vague. You be like, I just am. Like, things are going great. I'm just really positive about my future, and I love what I'm doing. And create this feeling of, wow, I want to go sit next to Dana and find out what Dana's doing. Dana's like excited about stuff. Because I promise you that the opportunity will come up where it's not going to be awkward for you to say, do you know what? 6 months ago, I partnered with Lisa Burnson, and I've never been more excited in my life about the possibilities of where this could go. Like, I think this is going to be huge. Everybody's getting in. You should get in. You're in this area. Nobody's doing it in this area. You want to sign up and get started. You guys, that is how I built $1 million income. That is how I built $1 million company, a $12 million company in Heritage Makers, talking like that when we had nobody. When we had one book and everybody was looking at us like, good luck with that. That's how everybody feels at first. If you guys are on this call thinking, I'm feeling kind of like, I don't know what to do, or nobody's that excited, or I'm not sure who to talk to, that is how everybody feels. That is how Lisa Burnson has felt in her life at times when she was building a magazine. And people told her, this is stupid. Nobody's going to do this. Nobody's going to buy a magazine about scrapbooking. Like, and Lisa was like, heck, they're not. Like, you got to change your attitude. You got to create energy around what you're doing. Because the truth is, when you're an independent distributor, we might give you 100 leads in January. We might give you 1,000 leads over the Career in Anthology. But if you aren't excited, and when you call those leads, they don't get excited, like, you got to have something going on. You got to be excited. And you got to find a way to get excited about it. And if it isn't, maybe there isn't a product particular that gets you super excited. Do you know what gets me excited? My dreams. Paying off my house, being able to travel, going on missions for my church. Next year we want to take Kaylee, our awesome missionary, and our family. She's going to get home from a mission right before Christmas. We want to do a big humanitarian trip for Christmas next year. And that gets me excited. And I want everybody to be able to go. And I want to be able to take some people that we love and that are friends of ours. And I want to be able to pay for everybody to go. And that is what gets me excited. That is what I can create energy around, because I know that the vehicle to make that happen is Anthology, is Youngevity, is the products that this company offers, and is this company's compensation plan. And I believe that with all my heart. I don't know if there's anybody that could sit next to me that wouldn't be like, okay, yeah, I get it. I think she really means that. I think she really is excited about it. I am excited about it, and I do believe in it. And I believe in Lisa Burnson. That is why I went after Lisa Burnson and said, Lisa, come and do this with me. And I knew it would be a journey. I knew that it would be, a pick up this rock and move this rock and move this rock. But pretty soon you start getting some momentum and things start growing. And, you guys, I heard something a long time ago that's always stuck with me. It's really easy to stay excited about something for a couple months. Most anybody can stay excited about something for 30 days, 60 days, even 90 days. People can stay excited. It's harder to stay excited about something for 2 or 3 years. I mean, it's really hard to stay excited about something until you get to your goal. Think about how many times people start a diet and stop a diet, or they start an exercise program and they stop an exercise program. Choose your hard. Mary Lou Henner in Youngevity, she says, pick your hard. Being poor is hard. Making money is hard. Building a business is hard. Sitting around feeling guilty because you're not building your business is hard. Pick your hard and just decide to do it. I've been really inspired lately by some really amazing people in Team Lisa that are making it happen. You guys have some amazing leaders. Sunny Kohler is an amazing leader. Dana Lyman is an amazing leader. Taylor and Kate Burnson are amazing leaders. There are people in this company that have never done this before that are picking it up and saying, okay, I know this is going to be work, but I'm going to make it happen and I want it to happen. And there are going to be a lot of people that have joined Team Lisa that are going to make a lot of money just because they got in when they did. I mean, we're just getting started, you guys. This is not something that we said, oh my goodness, in 2 months, you're going to be a millionaire. We said, get in now, buy your auto ship, stay engaged, tell a few people about it, and you're going to make a lot of money. And I absolutely believe that. I don't feel like that has changed or shifted at all. But I do know that it is hard to stay excited unless you have something that means something to you. If you look at this business and you think, this is all about just the new kid of the month, it might be hard to stay as excited, even though the new kids of the month are exciting and it's so fun to see what's coming out next. But look at your life, and what in your life would you love to do? And don't tell me that there's not anything and you're just fine, or you don't want to believe that can happen, or because that's all just baloney. If you decide that you want something different, that you'd like to have some things change for you in your life, You deserve that. And there is absolutely no reason why it can't be you. Just as much as me or Lisa Burnson or anybody else that's had success in their life. You just have to get crazy. You just have to get determined. You just have to decide that, you know what, I can remember a time in my life when I had something that I felt bad about all the time. Like it wasn't like a bad thing. It was just something I wished I did better. And I used to spend a lot of mental energy feeling like, oh, I wish I was better at that. Oh, I wish I could do that better. And just kind of beat myself up all the time. And I woke up one morning and I literally remember thinking, I'm not going to be the person that doesn't do that anymore. I'm just going to do that. That is making me miserable. And I am going to stop letting it make me miserable. And from now on, I'm the person who does this instead. And, if you're worried about things like, I feel like I'm just not good on the phone, or I didn't make enough phone calls this week, or this lady told me no, or do you know what? Who cares? That lady that told you no doesn't know anything or have anything to do about the next person that you're going to talk to. I love my husband. He is the cutest thing when it comes to longevity because really he just loves being a part of this company and telling people about 90 for life. Like he thinks 90 for life is like should be shouted from the rooftops. Like, I mean, he is so passionate about it. And he is not afraid to talk to people. And people all the time, like, not everybody's like, okay, sign me up. I want to buy that. He doesn't care. He's completely unattached to the outcome. He just feels like what I can do, my part that I can control is I can share it. I can hand a CD to somebody. I can tell somebody that I, work with somebody who asked me why I quit my job, why I love 90 for life and what it's doing for our family. And I can be driven and excited about that because I know that it's going to get me to this goal. I can get to this next thing. And so if you're feeling at all like, oh my gosh, I joined Team Lisa and things just aren't where I thought they'd be, you know what? Nobody knows the future. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows how fast or how slow this will grow. But what I can tell you is that you have 4,000 products in longevity. You have an opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, this is a company that will be a billion-dollar company. And if you can get excited about your own dreams and your own goals and your own things, if you can create energy around that, people will join you. People will get excited about what you're doing. And you might sign up one person and not sign up anybody for 2 months. And then that person might sign up 10 people. I got a phone call not this last weekend, but the weekend before, and I have a call with this lady at 11 o'clock. And she was a heritage maker back when we very first started Heritage Makers, and she just was in my team somewhere in my downline. And I met her a couple times at events. She had a little team growing, and she did good. Well, so then she didn't sign back up, and she just has been a customer for a long time. So she called me a couple weekends ago, actually texted me, and I didn't know who she was. She said, "This is Kim from Alaska, and I just wanted to get back in touch with you and let you know that I got involved with doTERRA. For those of you who don't know who doTERRA is, if any of you don't, it's a big oil network marketing company." And she said, "I've been building a team in network marketing in doTERRA. And I've got about 3,000 people that I've, contacted and grown a team." And anyway, she's done really well in doTERRA. And the text is really interesting because she said, I'm going to stop doing doTERRA. I'm not making any money in their compensation plan. And she goes, and I've started using the longevity oils because I still get Heritage Maker stuff from you as a customer. Kate, she's signing up in our team. She's going to be a longevity distributor. She's going to leave doTERRA, come over here and build a business in longevity. And you know what she said to me on the phone? This was what was the kicker for me, that I just thought, you just never know who's watching and what's coming down in your future. She goes, "I saw you guys switch over to longevity a couple of years ago. And I said to myself, this company has potential. It's got a lot of products. This is a really open-minded, smart lady. It's got a lot of products. It looks like it's got some, good stuff going for it. If Wendy McGee is still there in 2 years, then I'm going to call her and I'm going to see about switching over and maybe going to longevity. If Wendy McGee sticks it out for the next 2 years and it looks like it's going okay for her, I've known her for 14 years or whatever. I've seen her in Heritage Makers. If she can do good at this, and if this seems like it's going to look good, you guys, I didn't know that she was watching me. I didn't know that there was somebody out there that might want to sign up and bring a team over here. I just keep doing what I'm doing. I love my business. I love talking to people. I love empowering people. I love that I can promise you, if you will stick with this and you will keep talking to people and you will keep building with Lisa, you'll build a big business. I promise you. Those people I talked about at the beginning of the call that were sitting at the longevity meeting that that are not like rock stars in the company are making awesome money because they stuck with it. They stuck with Blake and they stuck with Todd and Nephi and people that they trusted. And so I just want you guys to know that I just see such a long future ahead. Youngevity is a solid company. They have so many good things going for them. Are they perfect? No. Do they need our help? Yes. Do they need us to tell them sometimes what to do and how to do it and how to fix things? And yeah, but I believe that there are people like Lisa Burnson that have been attracted to this company, or that attracted to this company, that now are going to give us the potential that we just never had before. And so there's just so many great things going on. But I would challenge everybody on this call. I want you to create energy around Anthology. I want to see those posts on Facebook. I want to see them on Team Lisa. Nothing but positive energy comes through that Team Lisa Facebook, you guys. Nothing. If you're having a bad day, amen, and let's talk about it, and it's all good and you can do it, but we don't ever put it on social media, right? Like, talk about, the downline, right? Don't be the downer in the downline. It doesn't mean that everything's perfect or that you can't, tell us when we need to fix things. And we totally want to know that because we always want to improve. But create the right kind of energy. Create the energy that's going to build a business, and you will attract those people. You will attract this Kim, a person like Kim that's excited about building and wants to do something. You're going to attract people that want to do mineral makeup and want to do essential oils and maybe want to do some of these other products and brands, but they see you having success. They see you're excited. They see you're positive and you have good energy and that you want this to work. And that is powerful. People out there, sometimes they are feeling discouraged about life in general. And I really believe that direct selling done well gives people hope. It gives people a chance, an opportunity. That is what you got when someone told you to sign up with Lisa Burnson in the early days of this, a few months ago. You got an opportunity. Okay, the opportunity isn't like opening a magic envelope that you're going to be a millionaire tomorrow. The opportunity is for you to work alongside Lisa. Every single person in Team Lisa should be posting the same pictures that Lisa posted this morning on Facebook. If those pictures aren't going up on your Facebook with your replicated website, you're not building your business. You're not sharing the message. You're not duplicating what you could be to get that energy out there about Anthology. Posts on Instagram. I am seeing people not in Team Lisa posting about Anthology. You guys, I'm like, come on, Team Lisa, what are we doing? If you're not posting about Anthology and you're not telling people about the things that you're doing out there in the world and you're wondering why your business isn't growing, you have Lisa Burnson's name that you get to put on everything you post out there. Like, you might not hit every time, but you're going to get some really great hits. And Lisa is going to continue to do things to help the people that have come into Team Lisa. Do not think that we are done helping you, or that because you've been in for 6 months and we haven't gotten 50 million leads yet, that your opportunity is over. I believe, you guys, that we will continue to have customers and leads and groups of people that will join and all kinds of things, but you have to be in this for the long haul. You're working hard, we're working hard. You come a step, we come two. Like, we're in this to build this and grow this, but she has given you, let me be clear, an opportunity of a lifetime. She has given me an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm a successful entrepreneur, and I look at what Lisa Burnson has done just for me already, and I am completely like floored at the opportunity that I have to work with her, to talk about her, to use her credibility and her amazing name and integrity and attach that to the products that I'm offering and the business opportunity that I'm offering. So you guys have such a great opportunity in front of you. This is an amazing team to be a part of. If you have team members that were on this call this morning, remind them to get on our Monday call. Give them the link to this call so that they can listen to it and start to gear up mentally for what you're going to do in January. Who are you going to be January 1st, 2016 going forward? What is your Anthology business, your Youngevity business going to look like a year from now? Write on a dollar bill how much money you want to make a month and put it on your mirror with a date on it. How much money are you going to be making? If your Anthology business is going to be paying you $5,000 a month by this time next year, put it out there. Put it out there and then start to do action every day so that that can become your reality. And look at this for what it is, an amazing, amazing opportunity to be a part of something with someone who is a amazing entrepreneur. Sorry, I say amazing a lot, but she is an awesome entrepreneur. and someone with a ton of business savvy and a ton of belief and integrity and kindness. She could have just done this and it probably would have been easier for her to do this and just take it to the store. Helping people to grow their own business and to be entrepreneurs is hard work and sometimes can be, kind of a rocky road, and getting people going and helping them to be able to build a sustainable business. But I promise you guys, it's here. Okay, so one last thing that I kind of say for the end, because I don't have a timeline on this, but I know it will be quickly because they've already put someone in charge of it. So one of the things that has been a challenge to overcome coming in from Heritage Makers was that Youngevity was not a party plan company. They are a network marketing company, right? And they don't run a Hostess Rewards program. And for those of you that have been in other direct sales or party plan companies, you'll totally get what I'm saying. And so for people to come into Anthology and to Youngevity and Heritage Makers, especially products like that are that have to be demonstrated, that need to be in a social environment, either online or in a living room or in a, someone's, event, things like that. We haven't had a party program. Well, over this past week, thanks to the Me Alicia people who went to California for a meeting, they had a super amazing, effective meeting with Michelle Wallach and Dave Brisky. And they are the COO and CFO of Youngevity. And in the course of this meeting, the outcome that happened was Michelle Wallach at a meeting that night after the meeting announced to almost 300 distributors of Youngevity that Youngevity was going to pursue a party plan model in addition to what we already do. So a compensation plan stays the same. You get paid, great. It's all awesome. But you end up having also, on top of that, a way to enter parties, like a portal where you could enter multiple orders into one, and then you would be able to give hostess rewards to the person who hosted for you that night. Like, you guys, it is absolutely phenomenally huge. Like, I laid awake that whole night going, oh my gosh, this is going to be so great for Anthology. It's going to give us a way to train people to do things every single week that can be replicated, and to be able to reward people for hosting Anthology events for you guys, hosting Anthology parties for you guys, hosting, they buy their auto ship and they bring it that night and they work on it and they create it and they make it and they bring a friend. And if the friend buys, the hostess gets some rewards, gets some free stuff. Like doTERRA runs a party program, a hostess rewards program along in their normal network marketing company. Another big company called Secret does it. Do you know when these companies started doing that, they went from 150 million, kind of like us, to $1 billion. Like, party is not party like in a bad way, party in a way that I can come and just buy and you can reward me for hosting the party. Like, it gives it's called, they're going to call it social. Oh my gosh, I forgot what they're going to call it. A social program, social something, social selling. That's what they're going to call it, social selling. And they are also looking at an amazing program for virtual parties where you could be right on your phone and your picture could pop up in the corner and it says, I'm hosting this virtual party. Here are all the products. Click what you want. Here's the hostess rewards. Like, these are the things that are coming. These are the things that with Lisa's help and with the support of these other party plan companies that are similar to Heritage Makers, we have been able to get Youngevity to go, hey, we've got thousands of people coming in from these other acquisitions from companies like ours that want to be able to do these kinds of things. And so if you're on the call thinking, well, I don't really know what that means for me, do you know what it means for you? Is it means that anybody can do this business, that it means that anybody, you don't have to be able to stand up in a living room and give a business opportunity presentation or stand up in the living room and just talk about the CEO kit. You can do, everybody come to Panera Bread and we're going to do a little demonstration about Anthology, and Dale, who hosted, she's going to get $100 in free product, and everybody here can buy it wholesale pricing, and it's going to be awesome. So it's something that they're starting as early as Monday. Sean Brown from Me Alicia is, and any product can be sold in the social selling thing. You could do a mineral makeup party, you could do essential oils party, you can do a chocolate party, you can do a 90 for life party, Anthology, Heritage Makers. Every product would fit into the social selling model in Youngevity. Every single product could be used. You do a mineral makeup night and total up all your sales, the hostess gets a percentage, she gets hostess rewards. Yeah, it's freaking awesome, you guys. So I just want you to know that this is just the beginning. Like, this is just the beginning, and we are listening. We are working together with corporate. They have the resources to do things, and And they love Lisa Burnson. She's going down there this week, and she's going down there for you, and she's going down there to help build this brand. So anyway, I'm so excited, and I love just tons of comments now. And you guys that are good at direct sales and have come from other party plan businesses, you can rock this. You'll be able to do essential oils parties. You can do mineral makeup parties. I mean, we'll be able to train a model for selling that will help you to be able to get where you want to go, because that has been the challenge for me, is how do I help people? That's why I've created the ladies nights out and the mom team. And I'm trying to find a way that you guys can share product and build a business, and everybody doesn't have to be a distributor. They can come, and there's a reason for me to hostess a party for Karma, because I get free stuff. And if I want to join and become a distributor, awesome, but I don't have to get rewarded from Youngevity. So I think it's absolutely genius, especially with, they're relaunching Go Foods with like 10 brand new products that are amazing. We got to taste them last week. You guys, you can have a Go Foods night. Come and, taste the products and get excited about food storage. And, you'd be able to promote a lot of things in addition to Anthology, but it will definitely make it easy for you guys to reward people for having an Anthology party. Have an Anthology party. Come, everybody that buys, the hostess gets rewarded, and then they can go home and stay on auto ship. And you start to build that 5 customers on auto ship, and then 10, and then 15, and then 20, and then 25, and then 30. You could do a different. Karma is awesome. I've got Karma excited. Karma's saying, I'm so excited. Any product in the social selling thing? I said, yes. I can see having a different party every month. You could go back to the same hostess. You go back to the same hostess and say, hey, 6 months ago you did an essential oils party. It was super fun. You got $100 in product or $200 in product. Do you want to do a mineral makeup night? One of my biggest pet peeves with Youngevity has been when you buy a CEO kit for mineral makeup, now what do I do with it? Oh, yay, I have a mineral makeup CEO kit with all these great samples. Give me an incentive for my hostess. And, in Youngevity's defense, they are a network marketing company. Their comp plan rocks, you guys. If you could have parties with their comp plan, like, talk about look out. I got paid in a comp plan that only paid 3 levels down, and I built $500,000 a month organization doing parties, doing social events. So think of it this, social selling. Okay, you can set up your parties online. Remember, Jamie did a great training on Facebook parties. What if you had an app that all Jamie Michael had to do was load her pictures in? Or what if, and even better, Youngevity loaded all the pictures in for you? So you could just go in and say, hey, I'm going to do like a mineral makeup party, and I don't have to load the photos in. They're all in there. So I just choose mineral makeup, Youngevity mineral makeup social event. It loads, it puts in Anastasia's information. The party's going to start this day. It's going to end this day. I can click. There's a program called Meet FM that Youngevity is going to adopt into their technology. And that is the program that the one we're going to use. Super, super exciting, because then you could send that party app to, the link to anybody in your whole social network and say, hey, Youngevity makeup rocks. Anthology products rock. Look at all of them. And on their app, they can pull it up on their phone and they can see all the kits that Lisa has, and they're all lined up, and they can buy any of them, and it goes towards Karma's party. And Karma's at the top, her cute little picture. Hey, I'm hosting a Lisa Burnson anthology party online, da-da-da-da-da. And it's super, super, anyway. Okay, there's a company called Younique. If you guys know the eyelash company, they started using social selling, Meet FM, and running a program like this, and their compensation plan sucks, by the way, and they are growing like crazy. Because Youngevity they don't understand who the hostess is. So the party people like us have had to educate them and say, listen, there is a hostess out there who doesn't want to be a distributor. She doesn't want to sign up all her friends under her. She might after she sees the party, but she just wants to hold a party and get free stuff. Like, she just wants to hold an online party and get free stuff. She would totally host a Lisa Burnson party for you and get Lisa Burnson stuff, but she doesn't want to have to, we haven't had a way to reward her unless all of you guys give her stuff, and it's not duplicatable. We need a duplicatable system. So what I want you to do, or what I want you to think about, is think about the potential of this right now, like Anthology and Lisa Burnson and Youngevity. All of it is like little teeny tiny plant, little teeny tiny fragile plant that we're trying to help grow, and we're trying to water, and that is going to be a flippin' oak. That's going to be this momentous tree that's going to just do awesome, and that you get to be part of that now. If you start doing anthology parties starting in January, they're hoping to launch this sometime in January. I don't know. Sequoias, you guys are so cute. They're hoping to launch this sometime in January. And they have the program already because Mia Alicia uses the program right now, that they would just adjust the website, load all the product into it, and we could start to do it. I think it's going to be huge. So what I just want you to know is you just have so much to be excited about. The kits of the month, the collaborations Lisa's doing, all of these things. Get excited. Create energy about Anthology. If you aren't excited after this call, I'm going to have to smack you. But yeah, let's just get excited about what we have and the potential that we have, and look at the long-term plan. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's enjoy